folks? Welcome to the final GameCube collection update video of 2022. I have got a lot of cool stuff to go over with you today. For those of you who are not familiar with this video series, this is a video series where I give you guys an update on the GameCube collection as I try to rebuild the collection for a second time. I show you games I picked up off camera, and then at the very end of the video, I go over the final numbers that we're at so far as far as how many games, what I've spent, what I've saved, what I've spent on market value, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. So first things first, my good buddy Marcello over at GameCube Galaxy. Folks, if you like the GameCube, and if you're watching this video, I assume you like the GameCube, you've got to check out GameCube Galaxy on YouTube. No joke, this is the best GameCube channel on YouTube, and if you love the console and you want to learn more about it and its library, this is the place to go. Anyways, he hooked me up with this awesome GameCube Galaxy shirt, and if you're interested in getting this, you can check out the Etsy page, West Park Krafts with a K. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below, as well as a link to Marcello's YouTube channel, so be sure and check that out. This is an awesome shirt, and I will be happy to be wearing this in future episodes. Speaking of Marcello, me and him recently got the opportunity to hang out at a convention called Really Rad Weekend in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. If you want to learn more about that convention, I'll leave a link in the description down below in case you're interested for next year. Anyways, during that weekend, Marcello actually hooked me up with a few GameCube games to go into the collection. So he hooked me up with Spider-Man 2, Bomberman Jetters, and the Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man World 2 Player's Choice Combo Pack. So Marcello, brother, thank you for hooking me up with those games. That is a huge boost to the collection. And folks, again, check out GameCube Galaxy on YouTube. Now, before I get into the rest of the games that I picked up, let me show you guys a few strange miscellaneous GameCube oddities that I picked up, and the first one I want to show you is this Mario Kart Double Dash GameCube bubblegum box with collectible sticker. Now, it is really hard to find information on this, but what I did find out is that there are 3 in the set: Mario Kart Double Dash, one of the Mario Parties, and Mario Baseball or Mario Tennis. I can't remember which one, but there do seem to be only 3 in the set, and it seems like these were released as like a Dollar Tree or Dollar General exclusive, something like that. If you guys watch and know more information about these, let me know in the comments down below. But the cool thing about this, so it came with disc-shaped bubble gum to go here, but the cool thing is you can actually put your game disc in this case, and then this one still has the original stickers in it. I'm going to try to collect the full set of all 3. As a matter of fact, I ordered another one on eBay recently, which should be here pretty soon, but this is a pretty cool little GameCube oddity to have in the collection. Another GameCube oddity is this Super Mario Sunshine Burger King toy, and it's pretty weird. I don't know what to say about this one. I mean, if you look at Mario's eyes, that's a little funny looking, but still, pretty cool little toy to have in the collection nonetheless. Next up is this Matchbox Mattel Mario Kart Double Dash Tractor Trailer toy. This is pretty cool. This is not something that I even knew existed until I discovered it recently, and I went on eBay and got one in fantastic condition for a great price. So this is a pretty cool little thing to add to the GameCube oddities collection. But let's keep going over some games, because I got a lot of games between the last GameCube collection update and this one. Now, we just talked about Really Rad Weekend, so let me show you guys the games that I got from Really Rad Weekend. X-Men Legends, Freedom Fighters, which is a total hidden gem, Rainbow Six 3, Donkey Konga 2, Shrek Super Party, and this one turns out was a double. I don't get doubles very often, but it does happen sometimes, even though I do have a collection app. So I'm going to sell this one and try to recoup some of my money. And stay tuned, folks, because there will be an episode on Really Rad Weekend that will be releasing sometime in the next month, so stay tuned for that. Next up, me and Adam, aka the Retro Beard on Instagram, who makes the awesome video game signs, went to a convention in Nashville, Tennessee, which also John Riggs was there, and Metal Jesus and Nintendo, and that convention is called the Music City Multicon. There will be a video coming out about that convention in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But I picked up 2 GameCube games from that collection. We got SSX Tricky and Tomb Raider Legend. Speaking of Adam, the Retro Beard, he hooked me up with a manual that I needed for Pikmin on the GameCube. I got Pikmin from, I believe, the Game Shack with no manual. Randy hooked me up with a great price, and I've just been holding on to it, waiting to get a manual, and then Adam had one, and he hooked me up with the manual for a fantastic price, so now I have completed Pikmin. Now, while we were in Texas for Retropalooza, me and Adam, aka the Retro Beard, we managed to be able to go to Billy from the Game Chaser's house and buy some VHS tapes, but I also managed to snag some GameCube stuff from Billy as well. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below if you want to check it out. But Billy had a manual that I needed for the collection, and that was for Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. This is another game I got from the Game Shack with no manual for a great price, and Billy hooked me up with the manual for this for a fantastic price, helping me complete this game. So Billy, if you're watching this, thanks brother, I really appreciate it. But that's not all. I got 3 complete in box games from Billy to add to the collection, and those games were Frogger Ancient Shadow, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, and Superman Shadow of Apocalypse. Now, speaking of Retropalooza, that is one of the best game conventions I've been to in a long time, along with Southeast Game Exchange. We went to Retropalooza Dallas, me and Adam, the Retro Beard, did back in October, and I managed to walk out of there with 6 GameCube games I needed for the collection, and those GameCube games are SSX On Tour, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure, The Sims Bustin' Out, and NHL Hits Pro. And last but not least, I got 6 games from a good buddy of mine for a great price, and those 6 games are The Herbs Sims in the City, Universal Studios Theme Park Adventures, Naruto Clash of Ninja 2, Shrek 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, and Burnout 2 Point of Impact. Alright ladies and gentlemen, here is the moment you've all been waiting for. What are the numbers looking like up to this point? Well, let me go ahead and tell you. So far, I have 331 complete in box Black Label GameCube games towards that 551 set that I am going for. So that leaves me with 220 left to get. I've spent a total of my own money, $3,025 throughout the entire year. The estimated market value of the 331 games in my collection is $6,479, meaning I have a savings of $3,025 and I've only spent around 47% of market value so far, which means I am still under my goal of trying to get this collection back for a second time at under 50% market value to show that it can be done. Now, even though this is the last GameCube collection update video of the year, that doesn't mean that I'm done buying GameCube games in 2022, because this video, even though this video came out in December, it was actually filmed in early November. So at the beginning of January, there will be a 2022 year recap video for the GameCube collection where I will give you what my final numbers are for the entire year of 2022, as well as talk about some great moments that happened throughout the year, talking about the collection so far. So be sure and stick around for that video to come in January. It's going to be a massive, awesome video that I think you guys will enjoy. Folks, stay safe out there, keep playing games and having a good time, and I will catch you all in the next video. Later.